Bam! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. We're going to get it in. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. What a beautiful day it is to be alive. How about them Cowboys? Shay, you got to say it, right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you sharing your most precious asset. Bring the energy. Bring the love, baby. And apologize for this morning, getting trolled on, but I love you all. And we'll never do it again. God bless you. We'll continue to move every single day. It did sit in my mind, though, and I don't like to do that. I was looking at search, and I didn't put it to the trading group, but it was the only thing on my mind this morning. And then the thing just shot out of nowhere. It's kind of crazy. I was like, that's a double bottom. I'm looking at it this afternoon, and I got in, if you remember, right here at like 78. You know what I mean? I don't know if you remember on the live stream. It came out early. I was like, I'll take a shot. Maybe not in the live, but somewhere in the trading group. I was like, I'll get in. And I've been down for a long time. And then today I looked at it about 2 hours ago, and I was like, oh, that's a cool double bottom. Look at that. I said, that's a double bottom. I said, I'll put it out if it kind of goes a little more sideways. And then I looked at it, and it had this candle. I thought I was just going to show you that. Now I looked at it again. This thing is up all the way to the upside. Now I'm actually in the money on this coin. Me and GF Burke. Burke, we did it, baby. I don't know where Burke is, but if someone could tell him, we're in the money. I hope many are rising this pullback to increase their long-term bags. Dips in the bull markets are meant for buying. January and bull markets have historically been green. Candles go brown. Shout out to Liberty of Death. And shout out to my man, Francis Dunn. Apparently, he came out with his own coin, Ace, SHNT. That's pretty cool. And, whatever Francis does, I believe will be successful. Francis is the man. Helped me back in the day when I first started, and his channel had 30,000 subs, and my channel had like 5. And he helped me make, videos in his channel, which we both mutually benefited from, but it was a really good relationship. He was always nice to me. He never did me wrong. Bang, bang, bang. I just put in the lemon into the water, and I'm going to take a big sip. Stay hydrated every single day. God bless each and every one of you for being here. So I don't know what's happening with HNT, but this thing is out of absolute control. I'd be looking for a flag. I wouldn't chase this. I'm just more amazed at what's happening here. I wouldn't go and chase that. We saw this inverted head and shoulder today that could have broken up to the target. I didn't play it. I didn't get in because the 7-minute stochastics were super high, see? And I play stochastics. And so I said, I'm not going to get into this till the stochastics reset. And when they reset, I kind of saw this M, and this made an M pattern here too. You can see we made an M. Things just didn't look amazing. And we couldn't get back above resistance, and we fell to the downside. We're going to break it down. We're going to look at the weekly. We're going to clean up this mess. I didn't make a trade today. I stayed out of the market. I put some money into the market. You know what I mean? I bought some more Fetch AI. I added to some of my bags. I did some spring cleaning. You know what I mean? I did a lot of snow shoveling today. We had a lot of snow. Who here had snow in their neck of the woods? We got a lot of snow. Bang, bang, bang. Best intro in the game. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Maybe you be the Tie King. Plex, look at MoVR, and God bless. May you be Tie King. God bless Glenn Baker. We love you. Thank you for being here. Please look at MOVR. Glenn Baker, I love you, man. Sammy Cup and Handy on the XRP at 54 cents. Call that with the lessons of the lifer. Up $1,500 and going strong. PS5, future of gaming, always giving me honor and love and respect. But, you take those calls. You do it yourself. You're an amazing trader, man. God bless you. I really appreciate you, though, always sending love my way and always being there for me. Very, very nice of you. Who here got snow? We got the snow. Put snow in the comment if you had a snowy day. Kids were playing in the snow. My daughter got to play in the snow. She had a beautiful time. It was absolutely great. I love the snow. It's a good time. Total 3 ripping with Bitcoin holding strong. Yeah, we're going to break it down. We're going to look at what's happening. PS5 is killing it. He's doing damage every day, man. And, dude, this was a great weekend for me. I made like $3,000. I sold Shido. I sold Miro. I'll probably look back in the day and regret ever selling those things. I made some money on Shursh now, right? So somehow all my little coins are just ripping to the upside. I remember I sold Shido at the top yesterday, right there. I was done. I said I'm out. I drew this little flag, but I said high risk. There's a lot of bearish div. And Shido would continue to kind of go sideways. Not that low, though, compared. We're going to look at that later on and see if Shido's worth it. We're also going to take a look at Myro, Shido, and Myro, 2 little buddies. My 2 buddies. Miro, Myro. Is it Miro? Is it Myro? What are you guys calling it these days? You know what I mean? We sold the top of Myro yesterday, too, on the channel. I mean, you got to, stochastics away from the 21. time to get out of price action. And I teach you guys this. So I sold the top of 2 coins yesterday. It was awesome. And again, who gives a dang, right? But the point is, I'm teaching you guys how to get in and out. And I'm teaching you guys how to swing trade. Every single day I'm showing you how I get in, when I get out, how I get in, when I get out. Shout out to Crypto Billy in the house. Shout out to Crypto Bellico, Nicholas Garou, Baby G, Harry Balls on you. Harry Balls on you. That's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I don't know how the ladies feel about that. You know what I mean? They like them shaved, but I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Sunday night, and we're going to look at the weekly candle close right now. Woo, holding strong. What's good, Sam T.A. King? Shout out to Mr. Bob, the dip of the house. Live in light and positivity and trade at your highest frequency with the lifers. Got them. I know, right? God bless. 554 high, my man, in the house. So many awesome people that I see every time. Myro. It's Myro. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, so we're going to delete all our old work. Look at the 777s right there. Every time I show up, you saw it. I know you saw it. It's every time. It's every time. They're going to show up every time we're here. Every time. All right. Monday morning here, 70 balls in court. Amen. Evenings. All is well that ends well, right? That's weird. How does that? That's not right. That candle can't do that. That's a glitch in the matrix right there. All right, we'll take a look at the weekly candle and talk about it right now. Let's get ready for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. Bitcoin opened at 42,283 and 58 cents. The high was 45,879 and 63 cents. The low was 40,750, and the candle would close at 43,929, up $1,645.44, up 3.89%. So remember, if we were just judging ourselves, we did good. From 1 week to this week, we're up. We're up nicely, 3.89%. For a large asset, 3.89% is beautiful. So we're up. Very good. Sam, you get my pups going wild every Sunday night with that. They love it, right? We're going all good to be wearing tuxedos after this bull run. I'm concerned for your health. Wild week, man. I do it with you every time. Media Vibes with the Goose, man. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you, Sammy. You're more of a brother analyst like no other, and a friend. Well wish you. Want to have you. We all wish and want to have you give us what we live for every day. God bless you, man. I love you. My dog tilts her head like, huh? When she hears that. Dog's going crazy. You guys are funny. Shout out to the 933 people on the live, 232 likes. Let's get 700 people going. The like button does apply to you. Please, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what's happening here. So the weekly was beautiful. Already we're red on the next week's candle. Isn't that crazy? We opened at 43,929, and then immediately we already had some volatility as the week began. So, you know, Sunday night into Monday, there's always going to be volatility. Shout out to Justin Cashmore, my man. My brother from another man. Shout out to French Toaster, Crypto Nate, and Glenn Baker. Weekly class to find the long candle. Bang, bang, bang. I am like no 0.223 and you. I don't know what that means. I am like number 223 and you. AVAX and ILV are already 30% cheaper. There you go. What do you think about buying ADA right now? Cardano. I like Cardano. I would DCA to Cardano. Little bits. Anyway, let's break this down. Let's talk about what's happening here for Bitcoin. All right. So the weekly's still inside of a descending triangle, right? Nothing has changed, away from the 21. But look, we're getting a bullish cross. The 50 is crossing the 200 SMA. That's a beautiful golden cross right there. So beautiful signs right off the bat for the weekly for Bitcoin. All right. Resistance here. And I've been using the 5-day for that other resistance area because it makes sense right here. Once we flip above 45,650 and really hold it, we're ripping all the way up to 52,000 easily. And then once we get above there, there's just really no resistance until about 57, and then it's all the way to the all-time high. There's just really not a lot of resistance for Bitcoin. So if you get the ETF, if you get this bullish move, again, everyone says, but it can't happen the way we want it to happen, right? If we think it's going to pump, it can never pump. It always has to go the opposite, but that's not true. There's been many times where I've seen an obvious bull flag, and it's played out exactly like it is supposed to. Shout out to Black Hog 42. Good to see you in a better mood than earlier. Thanks for all you do for us. I was in a good mood. I really was. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for the $10 super chat. God bless you. My polio is down thousands. Trivia coin ripping faces off for real. Pretty good, yeah. Got some limit orders set on all coins in case we get a wick down on Bitcoin/Ethereum. Just go long and short. That's interesting. Bitcoin USD, not USDT. It doesn't matter, my man. It does not matter. Yeah. It does not matter. Trust me. Just learn how to trade and watch what I'm doing. Watch what I'm doing. All right, so we also got above a 5-day resistance here, which I like. And that's a beautiful support. So Bitcoin just really hugging 41.4 and 45,000. Just kind of in between about 42 and 45K, really. That's what we're seeing for BTC. And it's all about the moving averages. We're going to slap on the moving averages here on the 5-day chart. And you can see that the 50 is coming for the 200 SMA. We're about to get a golden cross on the 5-day chart. The weekly already has a golden cross coming. 5-day has a golden cross. We done had it on the other channels, but this is very, very bullish. You know what I mean? The 4-day just had a golden cross. These are very bullish signs. And look at the buy pressure to the upside on the 4-day candle. Anyway, so the daily candle. Let's take a look now. The moving averages are getting far apart, but they're getting closer together with the outlier of the 200. Whenever that happens, it's like we're gearing up for a bigger move. Stochastics are already in the middle. They're pointing down, but pointing back up now, maybe double bottoming in midair. You know what I mean? They're indecisive, but they're resembling what we're seeing. Sideways price action for Bitcoin, right? Now, I have this as a fake out that broke back inside the pattern, so it's an ascending triangle that broke out and broke back inside. I just act like it never left, and I just trade it the way I'm supposed to trade it. Let's take a look at our 4-hour time frame. Our 4-hour is bearish, okay? So if you looked at the 4-hour this morning and kind of gandered at it, it was bearish. Another reason why I didn't open up a long, because I don't like to trade against the 4-hour when it's pointing to the downside. So all we need to do is watch this 4-hour reset and turn and not lose the channel and not lose the 200 SMA. This is simple stuff. So if the 4-hour can stay inside of this channel here, even if it doesn't, even if it falls at a falling wedge and breaks down, as long as it kind of hugs this 200 SMA, and as long as it doesn't lose this channel, even if it loses the 200 SMA on a wick, even if we wick out here, as long as we don't lose this high volume node, and as long as we wick back inside and we hug and we stay and we do our thing. So I'm just looking for a move down and consolidation for Bitcoin inside the channel. Now, if we lose the 4-hour 200 SMA and we close the candle below it, we'll jet outside of here. Once that happens, I'll be looking for a bear flag or a head and shoulder or an M pattern, somewhere between the 5 and the 15, usually between the 1 and the 7, actually. And then I'll be looking to take the price action to the 8-hour 200 SMA, all right? Somewhere right here, and then I'd be looking to take us down right to here at about 38,000. So I'm not a perma bull, right? I'm not a moon boy. I'm not saying we're going one way. I'm not a perma bear. I'm a guy that likes to trade the markets and take whatever the markets give us. If the markets give us some bull, let's give the bull. If the markets give us some bear, let's take some bear. I am overall bullish on Bitcoin. I'm a long-term holder on Bitcoin, and I buy it on the dips. But when it comes to my swing trading portfolio, my futures portfolio, I'll take it any way I can get it to make a gain, all right? Everybody knows kind of my strategy, and I'm not trying to say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I take $5,000 and I turn it into 7,000. I'm now at 68.35. I'm so close. I've got to 64, back to 58, gone to 62, back to 59, back up to 64, and now I've plowed it back all the way to 68. My goal is to get to 7,000. Once I hit 7, I take the $2,000 out, and I start back with $5,000. I want to take the $2,000 out in front of everybody here, like I'll do the transfer window and show you, and then we start back again, just breaking it down, doing the same thing, all right? I got into ICP, but now I am down hard. Anyone who FOMO'd into coins that were pumping in the last week, it just didn't feel right. I was swing trading, but I wasn't like, I'm going hard. You know, if you notice, I didn't post a lot of altcoin setups this week. It wasn't like my old, like, go, go, go. I just specific things that I saw. Like yesterday, I posted one thing, Shido. We took gains. You know what I mean? So, and look, I posted this to the trading who said, I'm looking at this trade, but rising wedges do break down 68% of the time. And look, the rising wedge broke down. So if you just traded a traditional, on top of this, look, shoulder, head, right shoulder. I mean, I was out shoveling half the day, so I wasn't staring at the charts like I normally was. Just to escape my terrible search position, may re-enter at 6.3 now. Interesting. What happened to Schersh? Dang, I wish I got out at 98, right? What did I do? How did I do that? X out. Yeah. Anyway. I'm thinking of dipping on this thing too. Let me see. And where am I going to do this? MEXC is the place to be. All right. The least amount of fees of any place in the game. However, no matter what exchange you're on, please get yourself a hardware wallet. I keep most of my money on a hardware wallet, never on an exchange. Okay. Now, Schersh is actually starting to get some love. I'll be honest. I'm seeing some buzz on it now, which we didn't get before at all, right? So if I sell all my Schersh at 89, I'm pretty sure I got into this thing at 79. Maybe I didn't. I'm going to lose $82, so I must have gotten into it at 96? That's crazy. I would have sworn I bought it at 79. I aped in like one random day. Is that right? That's the price at 89? So I put $1,000 in it. Must have been at like 90. Sammy deserved the crypto Grammy. Let's go. Shout out to Keller Country Music. Thank you for being here. We love you. Keylor, we love you, man. Thank you for the $20 super chat. God bless you and yours. Shout out to everybody here. And tonight is the Grammys or something like that. I never watch the Grammy. I don't watch any of those shows. You know what? I've already been in this so long. I'm just going to keep riding it. I'm going to see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm going to see what happens. Why bail now? You know what I mean? Current exchange funding rates have cooled down. Daily and weekly funding rates are still super hot and screaming for a correction. Pump, then dump, likely. Miles, people FOMO. Sammy, cup and heady to the upside, baby. Did MEXC did increase the fees, and you know it was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. Yeah, I see. Ape, I know what you're saying, man. Satan worship. Yeah. That's why I don't look. That's why I don't watch that stuff, man. Always, every time I do, I go on the next day and I look at like the Twitter and I see like the weird posts and the stuff they were wearing, and there's always something strange. Like, remember when that dude Sam was wearing like the big giant? It looked like a giant. You know what? A plug, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, sorry everybody. We'll move on. You never know who's listening, and I love each and every one of you. How was date night with your chair, French taster? You got lucky that night? You guys are funny. Schersh was FOMO'd by Miles people. Who's Miles? Yeah, the full list will be there for the awards. I got 10K. What should I put in? I don't know. Whatever makes you happy. All right. Limit orders for low fees. Yeah, use limit orders and you'll be all right. Sammy, can you please check DYDX out? Been a while. We looked at it this morning. Wasn't amazing, honestly. Kind of just, you know. We'll take a look at it if you send in a super chat, but yeah. Love, give respect. Crypto lifers. Shout out to Poke Bros. We love you. Shout out to the 1,000 people here on the live. 320 likes. $36 in chat revenue. Cardano spot buy. Beam looking really good on the 12-hour. If we bounce off support again here, we're going on a moon mission. I jumped into Beam this weekend. Beam was a coin that I bought more of. All right. Ben coin gone wild. Everyone keeps saying Ben coin's going wild. Let me take a look here. See, I haven't seen that. Is it going wild on Dex Screener? Like that, I'm just confused. I see a 26% gain in a few days. Like I do see an Adam and Eve here. This is Ben on MEXC. This must be Ben V2 though, because this must be the new Ben, right? Because you know what I mean? I hold some Ben, and when I looked at it yesterday, it didn't look like it was up big. I don't know. It's weird. Down. I don't know why. Why is everyone saying Ben coin? See, look at this. Ben is wild. Ben coin. Come on. I don't see Ben coin pumping. You know what I mean? I'm so confused. Anyway, Because that's like the second time someone said Bencoin's pumping. Look, Ben most likely going to pump soon, only if new people was coming soon. When green clouds your regiment, you end up buying into the... Oh, he's so funny, man. When you read just what people say. And look, sure, dude, I wish I got out of the bean. Would you rock my life revision before Master Friend, or does it matter? There's two versions of Bencoin. They're talking about V1. Where is Ben V1 then? The original Ben right here, right? 50%. Yeah, it's ripping. Sam, I wish, it's kind of crazy. I wish I never got out of my original Ben then. You know what I mean? Dang it, because I was in this and I'd be up now. But I moved to B2. Anyway, this is weird. Bencoin to the upside unknown and not sure. Yeah. Yeah, so Ben V1, the first original Ben, but to get Ben, you had to get out of this coin and go to V2. So the only one trading this are people on MEXC, right? I'm so confused. I'm confused. And if I'm confused and I'm the crypto lifer, that's insanity. I can only imagine. Sam, I love that you can laugh to TNT. Move to MOVR. Yeah. Omni is another meme coin picking up steam right now. Omni. Okay. Yeah, we looked at V. Ben said don't touch Ben 1. Interesting. Shurs is currently being pumped by Miles and others. Beware the shoe. Who is Miles? Okay, I don't know who Miles is. BDC about to pump and melt phases. Descending chain on the 1 hour, riding the 200 SMA, and the Stokes are oversold. What are your thoughts? I'm going to go over it all. How does the Chinese banking crisis help crypto? Well, it makes, anytime banks are insolvent, it helps people jump into Bitcoin because they don't want to be a part of the banks and there's really no other option. So they look, what's the option to the bank? It's being your own bank and holding your own cryptocurrency. All right. 20x on Sol from $80. I don't know about that. Miles from Crypto Banter. Oh, yeah, Miles. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Analos is forming a bull flag. Thoughts on Tau? Shout out to Andrew Garcia in the house. Alchemist Scar. Could you take a look at TIA chart? Wow. Metas, please. Thanks, man. And shout out to all the fan funding. Everybody that's sending fan funding my way. Sneaky Pete Vaporizers. God bless you. Glenn Baker. You're the man, dude. I love you, Glenn. I consider you a brother for life. Blackhawk 42. Keller Country Music. Desert Crypto. And After Hours Investing. Everyone that gave, you people are awesome. We're going to get to your super chats and address your questions. God bless each and every one of you for being here, and thank you so much for jumping on in. All right. Also, someone sent me an email about, I didn't say we were made by aliens. I just want to make that clear. Someone said, I knew you were fake. They sent me an email saying, I don't believe in... It was kind of crazy. Anyway, I was talking today about just, past things on YouTube and ideas, right? I just want to make it clear, right? I don't know. I just got this crazy email today, it was just, I don't know. It was insane. Anyway. Just because I started talking about aliens. So let's take a look here. So Bitcoin on the 8-hour time frame looks good, but getting resistance. It looks to me like the 4-hour needs to come back down, and it's pushing to the downside. So to me, I see a 1, 2, 3. I kind of see a triple top. 1, 2, 3. I see a triple top. Shoulder, head, kind of right shoulder. Not easy to see, but it's not amazing. All right. At the same time, I do see us hitting the 200 SMA on the 1-hour time frame. All right. And holding the zone right here. And we're inside of this. But to me, look, we already lost it. See, that was the angle right there. If you take away the moving averages, that was the trend line right there. Trend lines are nice 45-degree angles. So remember, this was the bigger triangle we were in. We broke out of. Then I was talking about this one. Then we broke out. Then I saw this one. Now we broke to the downside. So I'm going to get rid of this projection now. Don't worry, we're going to clean this up in a second, and we're going to find the sauce. So we can say this broke out. We can clearly say this broke out, or we can make it bigger if you like, and say it's just bigger like this. Do we break back inside? We'd have to break back inside. So I removed the big one for now, and I use the little one. All right. Now, the little one kind of escapes the bigger shape, so don't worry. That's what this white line is, and that could probably be up there, too. We could connect them both. So, to me, you were in a beautiful ascending triangle that wanted to break to the upside. It looked nice. but you just lost trend. And now you're looking for the bearish retest falling to the downside. 1 hour could collapse with the 4. To me, the 4 hour is going to pin the 1 hour. I see move to the downside. I wouldn't really care about where the 1 hour is, and it looks like the 1 hour is going to lose the 200 SMA. I'd be looking for the 1 hour to lose the 200 SMA. Once it does that, move to the downside. Now, if we do not lose the 200 SMA, all right, we're going to bounce, like you just said, off of this falling wedge. Back to the top of this channel and just consolidate. And there's somehow we're going to hold this trend, right? It's just going to be like... So to me, I feel like we lost the trend line. I'm going to be a little sharper and harsher. I like the 45. I stick to the 45. Doing that helps me out a lot. So here's the deal. I'm not going to trade tonight. I'm not opening up a trade on the volatility of Sunday night with BlackRock. But look, you're looking for the shoulder, the head, and a bit of a right shoulder here to break you on out. And you're looking to break back inside the pattern, make a right shoulder, and get on out of here, right? If you lose the 200 SMA and you close a 1 hour candle here, you're looking to drop all the way down to this high volume node. You have a gap here, all right? And you'd come back down and test this key area at 42,750. If we lose that, then we're looking to lose the 4 hour 200 SMA. And then we're looking at the 8 hour 200 SMA, like I said. And then, we're starting to kind of make a bit of a Bart Simpson here, right? And collapse to the downside. And what that would take us through this whole gap to this next high volume node right here. So it wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up at 38,000. Okay. Don't be like, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? At the same time, there's some signs that are bullish. If we keep this 200 SMA on the 1 hour, if we keep the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. And you've heard me say this for the last 4 or 5 days now, because we've been hovering near the 200 SMA on the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame. Those are the key areas that we really need to hold. All right. And if you trade with me and you stick with me, then you're going to trade with confidence with those ideas, because they really give you a structure to trade off of. When you're above it, you can really feel bullish and trade off that bullishness. The second we got above here, I opened up a long. We nailed it. The second we got above, we were about to break up and open up a long. We nailed it. We've been using this up and down. We got below shorts. We got above longs. We've been using this 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame literally for the last couple days, 6-7 days really, ever since December 7th, for a month straight, a month. And Bitcoin is consolidated for an entire month, and that's what it does. Remember when we got this high on the 3-day and the 4-day, I kept saying that it's going to be a month of consolidation. You know what I mean? It's unlikely we're going to sit there forever. All right? So. All right. All right. Man, 38K would be nice. 38K would be absolutely beautiful. A lot of people would love to get in at 38K, but too many people want to get into 38K, so we may never get it. Bitcoin never seems to give people what they truly want. It never does. You know what I mean? It just never does. So this is where I sit for Bitcoin. We're watching right now, zooming in. So once we've zoomed out and we've looked at all the big stuff, we can then zoom in and look at the little picture. All right? Let's look at the 15-minute. 15 minutes pushing back up, wants to make a move, but again, has broken below its 200 SMA and is in this falling wedge. I feel overall bearish tones. I would watch the 15-minute for what looks to me like a bearish retest pushing further to the downside. The 4 hour does not look good. This is a key level we'd be watching here at 43,230. And remember, 43.3 was another area that we talked about a lot back in the day. We hit it, we went above it, here. 43.3 we've played with a lot, okay? Limit order to set at the swing fall at 40K. I mean, you never know. Think will send. You guys are funny, man. I don't know anything about Jesus coins. If you ask me, I'm not the place to ask about it. And honestly, I'm just not a fan of like a coin and Jesus. I don't know what it is. I'm just not a huge fan, you know. And we just got some other news here. Investor optimism soars after Federal Reserve's latest move. The Federal Reserve's recent deliberations have injected a fresh wave of enthusiasm into the investment world, with the Fed powdering a ship in its balance sheet reduction strategy, colloquially known as the quantitative tightening. The reverberations are being felt across the Treasury markets. It's not every day that the Federal Reserve signals a potential change in course. This isn't just a whisper in the corridors of power, it's a sonic boom in the ears of investors. The Fed's ongoing high-wire act, balancing between taming inflation and supporting economic growth, has kept everyone on their toes. Their current consideration to adjust the pace of their balance sheet reduction from a hawkish stance that has seen interest rates reach a 22-year zenith could be a game changer. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. So, dude, I think we're going to see negative interest rates by the end of 2025, or by into 2025. So it's pretty awesome. It's great for risk on assets. It's not good for the economy overall. They're going to print money. Things are going to go up in value. I am going to make one prediction for everybody here. I'm going to make a bold prediction that's going to affect every single person here. Everyone thinks real estate is going to crash. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to make a bold prediction. Real estate will go up this year. If you purchased real estate last year and the year before, you will make a gain. Real estate will go up. Who here also believes me that real estate will continue to rise in value? They're going to print money this year. Risk on assets and real estate are going to continue to go up. Bang, bang, bang. Who here thinks the real estate market is about to collapse? Who here thinks the real estate? Put a 1 if you think the real estate market is going to continue to pump. Put a 2 if you think the real estate market is going to collapse. There's a lot of people saying the real estate market is going to collapse. I'm hearing it a lot. Who here thinks we're going to dump? And why? You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, real estate is going to continue to go up in value. Your chance to snatch it on the lows was literally last year. There was a little pocketed time. There was a little dip. Right now, there's actually a little dip. There's a little dip right now. There's a little moment in time to snatch up some real estate. And because another thing is people are getting turned into renters. Less people can buy. So if you can buy, you're headed into a minority. If you can own real estate, it's getting harder and harder to own per capita. Like the same group of people that had money 30 years ago, more of them had access to capital to get real estate than they do now. The average person is going to be stuck renting. Okay? We're at the bottom. I work in residential construction. Look at Desert Crypto, man. Real estate will go up until 2026 and then a crash. Foreclosures coming. Buy now or rent forever. Say it louder. You called the bottom for Bitcoin, the stock market reversal, etc. Got my house 6 years ago in Florida for $170 worth, $375 now. Exactly. Bought a Virginia Beach. I'm thinking of moving to Virginia. Me and my wife tonight decided Virginia may be our move. Such an amazing group here. Lifers are just built different. Sam, thanks for being who you are, bro. Always intentional with everything you do. Living out your purpose has made huge impacts to thousands. More than just crypto. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Killer Country Music for the $50 super chat. That's so nice of you to do. Thank you so much for the $50. All right. But I was thinking of moving to Virginia. Carolinas are better. Move to San Fran and live in the streets. Yeah, right. I was thinking of moving to Virginia, man. What do you guys think? Virginia Beach? A lot of liberal influence. No real estate inventory due to rates. Hey, Sam, can you please tell me what you see for support on KSM? Appreciate you, brother. We'll take a look. Virginia Beach. He wrote no. All right. Carolinas, bro. All right, I'll come to the Carolinas with you, bro. Charleston, man. Virginia Beach is a dump, somebody said. Wow, okay. Yikes. Someone said Virginia Beach is great. Jesus. No taxes in Florida, right? I feel like there are better spots in Virginia for you and the family. Amen. Tennessee. All right. The chat's been funner than ever, so I've been getting caught up in the chat recently being a social butterfly, and I got to get back into the charts. All right. So let's look at our support and resistance. Let's get rid of moving averages, and let's look at our local support and resistance areas that matter. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Resistance. So you can see right here. We could not get above this key level. Resistance. Broke back up just a little bit above. So we must flip 44,141. 44K really is a problem. You know what I mean? And then we have resistance right here at this point of control at about 44K, 43.9. So we need this 1 hour to double on this double bottom stoke to move back and get back inside this pattern. We need this to look like a wick on the 4 hour time frame. However, the 4 hours pushing further to the downside. I see more downside. I see the 4 hour headed lower. And the chance that we're making a bigger pattern here like so. We're going to come down, come up, make a tight channel, and then that's what we're going to break out of. And so if the 1 hour cannot hold us, the charts just said Virginia Beach. I'm done, love lifers. The charts just said VA Beach. I'm done, love lifers. What do you mean? I'm confused. How did the charts say Virginia Beach? I'm done. I don't get it. Move to Baltimore for the sport teams. Yes, I know what you mean. Bitcoin Magazine just posted on X, BTC ETF approved. Are you serious? Justin, the SEC approves the spot Bitcoin ETFs, trading as soon as next business day. Did we really get it? Justin, PayPal president, says the trade of this generation. It really is, though. It really is. Might check my phone after Bitcoin ETF approval. And we're still red. You know what I mean? Why? Are we the first ones to hear this? You know what I mean? Is this real? See, none of us believe the news anymore. We're all like, we're in a state of shock. I don't know. I take this with a grain of salt. Like, we're some of the first people to see this. When was this tweeted? 13 minutes ago. Just in, the SEC approved spot Bitcoin ETFs. They could start trading as soon as the next business day. Bloomberg reports. Dude. Is this real? This is crazy. This is crazy. Alex Jones is live right now. Crazy. Look, I'm hosting. It's just look at live on X. Look at all the action live on X. And shout out to everyone watching here on Twitter. Shout out to everyone here watching on Twitch. I keep forgetting to hit this light on, man. Shout out to everyone watching on Twitch, man. We love you. The Twitchians. Shout out to everybody that watches me on Twitch. We're starting to blow up on Twitch. More and more people. We're getting comments. If you want to comment on Twitch, let me know. We'll see you. We appreciate you. We love you. And I can see your comments on Twitch, so let me know. Anyone on Twitch, let me know. Let me see your comment on Twitch. I can see it through the restream link right here. So just, don't be afraid to say, hey, if you're on Twitch right now and you want to say what up, all right? Anyone on Twitch right now, put a 1 if you're on Twitch. We love you. I saw one below a stream, but I didn't believe it. Nobody in crypto knows how to read, right? Just in, if the SEC approves, if, look, it says if right here. If. It says if the SEC approves spot Bitcoin ETFs, they can start trading as soon as next business day. I mean, it's just so funny. Like, I just think it's so stupid. Like, if the I can't tweet that. I want to tweet it. I can't. so stupid. Oh my God, it just makes me laugh. Oh man, you know what I mean? It's like, why aren't we pumping yet? Insanity. Like, it's true, and it's just absolute insanity. So it's all about the 1 hour 200 SMA. Can we hold it or do we break it? And that's really kind of what it comes down to tonight. If we hold it, we bounce back up, and it does look like we could be getting a shoulder, a head, and somewhat of a right shoulder. If I move the moving averages, it's just more clear there. So let's go. We must break back inside. We could do a bearish retest. Right now, the 4 hour suggests we go lower. And this is all just semantics on the 1 hour. Okay? But we do have a support. We have some good support right here. We have some support there. It's not the worst thing in the world. We can see we can kind of build this movement further to the upside for Bitcoin. All right? So that's kind of my update for Bitcoin. I'm not giving a trade. I'm waiting. If it gets back inside, I'll trade it. If it starts to fall, I'm just going to buy the dip. I don't know if I'm going to take that short. If we lose the 4 hour 200 SMA, I may take the short. Lately, if you've noticed, I've been shorting less. You know what I mean? I short way less, and I really just buy dips, and I trade longs. I did take a short last week, but it's been tough. You know what I mean? Shout out to the 1,242 people. Where did everybody come from? Wow, we just got YouTube just recommended a slew of people over here. God bless each and every one of you. $126 in chat revenue, 410 likes. Where did you all come from? Did y'all just come from Twitch? Did y'all just come in from the Twitch stream? Every sentence is rigged. It is funny. Buying the BA pullback. TAA. Look at the money flow. Would you buy DII dip right now? No, I don't know what that is. Super chats, MMIT. Oh yeah, Mango Man Intelligent, right? What a name for a coin, huh? Mango Man Intelligent. Let's take a look at Mango Man Intelligent, which we did put out back in, when it was here. And this thing, I put it out right here in a flag, and this thing got lit. 379% gains when I When we first learned, we learned about it. I thought it was a strange name. We found out on the weekly screen share. I drew a flag on it. Next thing you know, it was gone. Then it came back down to this 78706, got it to the golden pocket, and it would bounce again from when I first put it out. It's probably up 30% from there, 36% gains from here. So now what with Mango Man? Intelligent. Mango Man Intelligent. There's something about it, right? Mango Man Intelligent. It's got to consolidate nicely here, but it looks like once it does this, it's going to head further. This thing is brand new. Nobody really knows about it. We found out like 3 weeks ago. Massive gains in the trading hoop. Mango Man Intelligent. I'll put an alert here and watch it. Right-click the alert. Vertical line on the right-click alert. Watch it. That target brings you to 5 zeros or 6017 6264. You got to love the sound. Thank you for putting some balls in my jar. I appreciate that. My jar, you don't want to keep my jar all by itself over there. You know what I mean? You ever see me sip the jar? You've never seen a YouTuber sip his tip jar. That was the first time, and it may be the last. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Hello, sir. Please. GOLD. Coinbase message I keep getting. We're having connection issues. We're looking into it right now. Please try again later. Your funds are SAFU. That sounds great. Best channel in crypto. Show your support. Shout out to Corey Upton. Shout out to Crypto Bellico. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Storyline Teller. John Schmuck. R.O. Roro. Crypto Upton D Shuffle. Josiah Jelowick. One of the redneck banjo music is playing right now. I like this music. All right. It's that good Sunday tense. It's tense on Sunday, man. All right, so let's take a look at total market cap for the cryptocurrencies. Total market cap actually starting to kind of get a little worrisome here. Let's take a look. It's a rising wedge. Rising wedges can break down 68% of the time. We can almost say this was the wedge and we fell off and we're bearishly retesting the wedge in a way. Look at this. All right. Look at this. And look at the 4-hour pointing to the downside. Once we lose the 4-hour 200 SMA, we are dropping. We are dropping. So just, and look, this kind of has shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Oh, sorry. It's almost shoulder, head, shoulder. It's kind of complex head and shoulder vibes to me. You lose the point of control, you drop down, you have a gap of the VRVP. So it doesn't look amazing on the 4-hour time frame. I got to tell everybody, and it looks like we're closing a candle below the 200 SMA. That's not a good sign. That right there, I opened up short. That tells me that the market's going to take a dump. So that also gives me an indication we're likely going to go to the downside, at least test $1.54 trillion. So unless we get back above this pretty soon, no good. Look at the 1 hour below the 200 SMA. So the 1 hour, the total market cap doesn't look as good. And that's because altcoins are getting sold off. So Bitcoin's trying to hold the total market cap up, but altcoins are getting sold off, which is affecting the market in general. You see what I'm saying? Yo, Sammy, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and do Uber Eats food delivery with my electric scooter to fund my trading account. Let's go. Yo, man, I did it. I only did it for 2-3 months. And, I didn't make a lot of money. And at one point, but I did it to prove to myself that life is hard and I never want to go back again. You know what I mean? And I was in between work. And look, this is a descending triangle. It wasn't that long ago, man. It was like 4 years ago. So it's kind of crazy. That's a descending triangle. Not trying to be the bearer of bear news, but, that doesn't look good to me. That looks like the whole market cap's about to take a fall, and you already bearishly retested the rising wedge. And rising wedges break down to where they began 68% of the time. Then you have a gap in here. This tells me we got to come back and revisit this chunky area at 1.42. I don't want to say this. I want it to be all lovely. This is not what I wanted to tell you guys tonight. I'll be dead honest with everybody here, but that 4 hour is telling us. And being below the 200 SMA, we have to listen. I have to show you things that I don't want to show you. All right. And thank you to Keller Country Music for the $50 super chat. It's very nice of you. $126 in chat revenue, 977 people on the stream. See, so that was weird. How did we go from 1,200 to 977? Something happened there. We got this influx of 500 people out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Right? Sam, do you wear shorts and socks like some of the newscasters do? You're in a suit from the waist up. You're going to do this? You're going to really do this? I've done this before. Now, I'm strapped right now, and I can't really show you my, So, YouTube doesn't like that, all right? And then I'd have to kind of, all right? But I'm not Kevin O'Leary, all right? Over here. So get out now or hold. You said we're going down, and then they all left. Funny. Is that really what happened? 100x leverage people got liquidated. Strapped on. You're funny. Looks good to me. H&S pattern big time frame on most coins that follow Bitcoin on the pump. AVAX, Emiru, yep. Yeah. XRP just bounced above the 200. Lagged and rewound me to the beginning of the stream. Had to come back to preset. That's so weird. Stay strapped at all times. I'm always strapped, just so everybody knows, 100% of the time. You know what I mean? Total not looking good. Losing the 200 SMA. Leverage doesn't matter. It's position size. Amen. 100x leverage. I love you. Spot on, brother. It's all about what you got going on. Dude, everyone wants to know about the pants, man. Trust me. I told you, the pants. They want to know if I'm wearing pants or not. They want to know more about my pants than Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And it's insanity. It's absolute insanity. All right, so shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Below the 200 SMA, I see bearishness on the total market cap. Let's take a look at U.S. tether dominance to see if that's also adding up. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. There's an inverted head and shoulder above the 200 SMA. See? And you can see tether dominance is people are about to get stopped out into tether. And look, it's got an Adam and Eve double bottom kind of forming here. Got a gap in the VRVP. This tells me that something's about to brew. We even have, look, swing down while this swung up a little bit. We got some bullish divvy there. Interesting. Even overall bullish divvy, the whole thing. This tells me we could likely get a move to the upside for the U.S. tether dominance. So this tells me to be careful. I am tethered up right now. I just want to make it clear. If you go and look at like one of my spot areas, right? $85,000 in tether. So I am tethered up, right? I am sitting on a boatload of tether. Something told me it wasn't time to get all in yet. I got hit with a lot of high-end bills in emergencies all at once. I only expect to do this for a month for extra money, but I can't justify using my full-time money for speculative trading. 100%, I know what you're saying. So you go and get another job to grab some capital. 100%. I love what you're saying. You know what? You'll be better at the speculative trading because you're going to work so hard for the extra money. That's what happened to me. Everything falls into it, dude. I love what you're doing. It's a good plan. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. But I like your motivation, and it's gonna make you more. It's gonna make you a better trader in general. All right. So, Sam, could you take a look at Bookmap? Yeah, we'll take a look at that. My daily carry is the Smith & Wesson MP 2.0 with the green laser and the Alienware carrier. I got the Smith & Wesson, just the shield. You got the green laser with the Alienware carrier. I got the 2.0. I got the same one. Compact. Alienware. I got to look at that later. Alien gear. Interesting. Aliens in the Miami Mall. Yeah, man. Like I kept it here I kept it up just so if we had time at one point. You know what I mean? But conspiracy theorists conceived shadow aliens are loose in Miami. It's insanity. We'll get back into that maybe towards the end of the stream, you know. So we're starting to see some bearishness, everybody, and it's obvious. All right. Bitcoin's okay. But the altcoins will affect the total market cap. All right. So that's kind of why we're seeing some issues. And then Bitcoin dominance. All right. So let's take a look at U.S. tether dominance. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance now, too, as well. Leroy Jenkins Z. Leroy Jenkins. Warzimi Posse. You're so funny, man. This dude's... Let's say there's a fifth super chat on a live stream from Tucker 199. Us America, us, let's go. Is that a super chat? I don't know. All right. Did you see the Bitcoin MACD on the daily? Sammy keeps my bag safe. No need to waste the money. We are going alien. Yeah, full alien now. How do aliens affect the crypto price? They come from Homestead Air Force Base and the monkey jungle nearby. You guys are crazy. Nexa was not a Nexa. You're funny. Aliens probe the prices. Aliens don't want no smoke with the Dade County Trust. Yes. I hate when we hit the top and it takes time for everyone to know we hit the top. Bitcoin dominance going to hit 60%. Many of the 2021 big alts will go to new lows before the halving. No, that's not true. That's crazy. That's just not true. I think that's just far-fetched. Anything could happen. It'll be a little bit of a pullback. That's about it. Thank you for your CFX. Love you, brother. Anytime. Soil outperforming everything else. So look at Bitcoin dominance just skyrocketing, right? Now, when Bitcoin dominance moves up with Tether dominance together, not a good sign, all right? Not saying they really started yet, but we started this flag earlier. We projected it was a smaller flag, right? And Bitcoin dominance pushing to the upside. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame suggests that Bitcoin dominance is going to continue to push into tonight. And then look what you're going to possibly make. Like a shoulder, a head, and a possible right shoulder for continuation. Bitcoin dominance on the daily is about to come down, right? Now, if Tether dominance is about to rise on the daily, we have ourselves a bit of an issue. This is a good sign so far that they're both a little high. However, Tether dominance could stay up a little bit. It's not the worst, though. It could have been a way. If Tether dominance was down here, we'd have, but this could stay up a little bit. We get the pump, but it looks minimal. You know what I mean? Just see if Tether dominance doesn't get back above 6.2. We'll be monitoring this like we do tomorrow morning and every day throughout the week. All right. Everyone is moving into Bitcoin and Tether. Alts can fall hard. Yeah. Glenn Baker's broke because Sammy Cup and Hattie no cover MOVR. Mover. Isn't that MOVR? We just had to finish Bitcoin, man. I had to make sure I was looking at Bitcoin dominance total. Trust me, those are just as important as your MOVR. All right, so let's take a look at MOVR. Now, MOVR pumped out of control, right? Then you knew it had to come back and chill out. Look at your 2-day 2, still far away from the 21-day moving average, but getting more lateral. I do something like this. I say it comes back down to test the 21. And considering that the alts are going to start to kind of pull back now. I'd still wait for this to pull back even more. Pull a fib on it and just sit tight. 786 fib 14. I miss the bear market where you could calmly DCA without all this FOMO in the air. Oh, yeah. If you say Bitcoin dominance 3 times, Ben Cohen appears. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Cryptoverse. Joe Crypto RNS. Gone go up. Just been buying Bitcoin and practicing on the simulator. It's the way to go. I love it. There'll be likely some sort of pullback before the halving, possibly between now and until after the Chinese New Year. Does it depend on what you call a crash? Amen. Where can we find music like this? What genre is it? It's trance. 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 Trance music. See? Trance. It's trance music. This is Prickles and Goo by Alf One. All right? What are the odds? That was the start. Prickles and Goo, man. That's the story. Oh my God, I'm holding the bag on this drop. Oh. Yeah, so this is what we're seeing. I mean, we're seeing this move further to the downside for Bitcoin. But again, it may not be all over. We may get the bounce. We may go sideways, and it could be okay. Deep breaths, everybody. Have a big picture in mind. Think about where we're going to be 6-7 months from now. All right? Don't mess with trends, Down 30% since New Year's. This sucks. Face melting incoming tonight. While we're sleeping. You're funny. I'm going to call it yeah. You'll be surprised if you look at Power. Power did a pump and dump, man. That's what happened to Power Ledger. It did a pump and dump, man. Look at that thing. Yeah. I'm happy I never looked at it. Nah, I already knew, man. Trust me. Someone tried to get me to talk about it the other day, and I wouldn't go over it, and I'm kind of happy I didn't, so I wasn't part of that. You know what I mean? It was like, it kept me from doing that. Kenka getting back. Funny. This coin just got above the 200 SMA. Tells me that it's likely going to go. It's high risk, and it's got a very, very tiny spread. I'd probably put no more than $500. But this thing looks like it's going to double up not too long from now. Just because it got above the 200 SMA, it's got tight moving averages. You know what I mean? What do you know about Prickles? I don't know anything about Prickles, and I don't want to act like I know anything. So I'm going to wash my hands of Prickles and goo, all right? All right. Shout out to CJ Morissette. We love you. Tom. What is Tom? Tom Futures? You're confusing me. Glenn Baker, member for a month. Thank you, Glenn. Would love to know, would you ever leverage Sol, XRP, or Ethereum? I really only trade leverage for Bitcoin. Hey, any news on XRP moving? Very strange, but looking like it wants to move. Your thoughts? The last time we went over it, the charts told me XRP was about to pump. I haven't looked at it since, but it was getting tight inside of a daily time frame. Yeah, but it has since broken the trend line and dropped to the downside. XRP was setting up beautifully until it did what? It lost the 200 SMA on the 22-hour time frame. Now, it's lost it before and got back above it. It's going to have to get back above pretty fast. So we could extend this to possibly something like this, but I don't know, man. Yeah, now it's like in a falling wedge that will have to bounce back to the upside for XRP. You never know. You never know. And it's not all bearish. I want to make it clear. It's not all bearish, everybody. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's look at the bullish scenario to lighten you up. I think everyone's a little down today. You know what I mean? I don't want everyone getting so down. I do have to tell you, when you're below a 200 SMA, it's not a good thing. But look, the 4 hour never went below the 200 SMA yet. You see what I'm saying? So we're not like unless we go lower than that, I'm not freaking out. So I just want everyone to take a deep breath. Like, it's not the end of the world. Shout out to Crypto Pollo in the house. Pollo, we love you, man. Cluck, cluck, cluck in the house. God bless you, brother. Thank you for being here and always holding us crypto YouTubers down. God bless you, brother. Crypto Agoo, we're on the Gumby and Friends. Interesting. I gotta get my money staked in NIN Cosmos tokens. Takes 21 days to unstake. Interesting. I'm up from 38K. People need to calm down. Things don't go up forever. We've been having endless weeks of upside. It would make sense for things to have a bad week or two. Yeah, of course. I'm glad you spelled that out for us. If you're not out at least somewhat preparing for an extended power outage, you're not paying attention to their plan. If you're not at least somewhat preparing for an extended power outage, you're not paying attention to their plan. Shout out to God is Love 528. Thank you for saying that. That's why we love you, because you give us chills and enjoy the gains. But CBB is 7 feet tall. You guys are funny. No. CJ Morissette is 7 feet tall. Yeah. Crypto Bear Baker is 5'9". Yeah. Could you check out ISP coin? ADA will go down to 38 or 40 and then buy. God is love, speaking truth. I definitely think you should have a solar generator at your house. Have a way, to cook with the solar cooker. They have a solar. They have these solar stoves. They're these long tubes. All right. And you can cook food in them, even in the wintertime. Get yourself a solar stove. You can cook food in them all day long. All right. You can put food in this tube. You put it in the tube. It heats up. You could bake all sorts of stuff. You could boil water. All right. Get yourself a solar cooker, man. And that way you can eat no matter what. All right. Get yourself a Berkey. Your water will be clear. Get yourself a fireplace and some wood so you can keep yourself warm. And you'll be pretty good. I mean, you have everything pretty covered. Get yourself, make sure you're strapped. If you have to get a deer, you can get a deer. Heck, I eat a coyote if I have to. I don't think I'm so allowed to, but if I had to, I do it. You know what I mean? True people think things are going up forever with no corrections, then freak out when things are correct. Amen. They want another flash crash before approval. I got my height measured. Y'all made me second guess it. I thought I was 7 foot. Lifer can't cover the tubes in class. You're funny. Thanks for the tip, Sam. Generators next on my list. We lose power off and enough as it is here. Amen. You gotta be honest and fearful of this cycle being in a huge black swan with a power outage. I hear they give those stoves out for free in the Carolinas, Sam. Just saying. You're funny, man. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 1,990 people, 1,009 people on the live, 516 likes, $154 in chat revenue. Thank you so much for jumping on in. So I don't see anything crazy. Lifer is 6'7", and he said it before. I'm actually 6'8.5". It's tough, man. I get in the end, taking a shower. It's always hit me in the chest. No. I'm 5'9", man. I've cooked fish and wrapped in foil on the engine. It was delicious. You know, I've heard people cooking fish in a car engine before. I've heard that. You ain't the first person I've heard do that. They wrapped it in foil and cooked it in the car engine. The amount of knowledge you give us is amazing. Will you give your all in our soul to live, best life we can for you? Thank you, man. I love you. I have cooked fish wrapped in foil on the engine. Yeah. Let's take a look at the super chats. Metis, Fink, Kusama, and Cardano. And that's it. Not a lot of super chats, right? Let's take a look at Metis, which pumped amazingly well, right? And then dumped amazingly well. A lot of these coins got moved up nicely and moved down nicely, right? Yeah, I go on the 3-day chart, the 2-day chart. Too far away, it pumped up, too far away for the 21. Come back down to the 21-day moving average and cool off. You know what I mean? Pull a Fibonacci and wait for it to come back down to a proper fib. 618, 786, key areas of support or resistance. Might even come back to 47. You know what I mean? It's crazy. We may have to take some profits on a lot of these coins depending on, unless you've been in a lot earlier, you know. Pants reveal. Are you serious? You guys just... Out of Black Swan happening tomorrow. I don't know. You never know, man. Anything could happen tomorrow, right? That's what I had on the road. Bills 7, Miami 7. Thank you. I'm up 4 a.m. Eastern time for work. Always wake up to a dump. Yeah, 4 a.m. is a lot of dumpage. You know anything about the 432 hertz music? A little bit. I've studied megahertz music. I don't know the specific frequency. Sammy, if you were staked with 90% of your money in the Cosmos ecosystem, would you unstake it all now and miss the airdrop rewards, or just ride the wave and hope the market goes up again before April? I would have a plan, man, and if I could handle the plan, and I would stay in. And if I couldn't handle the plan, I would get out. It would depend on how much money I had and where I was. You know what I mean? If I had a lot of money on the sidelines and that money didn't matter, I'd leave it in. If I was broke as a joke, I'd probably get that money. So, I do Hertz Master. Yeah. Do you hold any ARP? I do not. No. Glenn Baker, thank you for the $1 super chat. JTO bottom, ignoring the market. Look, see, please. We keep looking at JITO. And I have it in this Adam and Eve double bottom. Halfway through, I have this memory of it, right? So, yeah. We're seeing if it's holding this, like, long. You know, I said maybe it could bounce out, but I wasn't feeling it, you know? See, I see it kind of making this elongated bowl over time. If you believe in it, you like the ecosystem, it's something to get in, but I don't know. What up, Sammy? Some jerk, chicken tacos, pineapple, pico, NFL, and TA. Perfect Sunday night, man. It sounds amazing. Thoughts on VeChain? Aliens looking closely, making sure the ETF gets approved. Yeah, I know. The aliens will steal all the gold and invest in crypto. You never know. You never know. Let's look at KSM, Kusama, if I'm correct there, on MEXC, Binance, all sorts of places. I mean, look at the altcoins. The altcoins are bleeding, right? Just bleeding. And see, that's why I DCA and buy things on the low, right? And you see, I just been buying on the low. And I've been swing trading and taking my gains. And I've been buying Bitcoin, right? On the dips. So you guys been watching me. You guys know what I'm up to. I'm pretty transparent with my ideas and plans. I mean, this thing took a beat down, right? Super oversold in the daily, came back down to the 786 Fibonacci retracement. Might come a little lower to the 886, but this thing is beat. Been sold off for like 10 days straight. come back up after Polkadot got that run up to 77. See, that's something I would DCA into because like it double bottomed already. Now it came to a resistance. To me, I just, it looks like a safe place to get in, but you never know. I watch Bitcoin and wait for Bitcoin to settle, find its way, and then I trade altcoins. Right now, it's a crazy night. It's Sunday night, volatility, ETF yes, ETF no. You can feel the market's on edge. You can feel people feeling kind of, there's this feeling to the market. You can feel it, you know? I can always kind of feel out how other people are feeling. Fear and greed index is at 71. You think it would be lower than that. You know what I mean? Greed is pretty high still, though, which is pretty interesting. Bookmap suggesting that we go lower. Link right here to Bookmap. And you can get Bookmap. You can't get it any less expensive than you can get it through me. All right? And they had a New Year's sale if you wanted to jump into Bookmap. And right now, look, it's got all this liquidity down to 42.5, even down to 42,000. Now they got the 39 guys and the 38,000s. The most liquidity still is above us. You see that? But they got this. It says if you had to make a choice, the biggest and closest is 43,000. So it says that we go to 43K and then from there. And that, you know, that's not 100% accurate, but it just gives you a probability. All right. And look, there's Bitcoin dumping. I mean, it's like we told you it was going to dump. How accurate are we here on this channel? We're so accurate. Why? Because you're losing a 200 SMA on the 1 hour time frame. That's a bearish sign. I can see that we bearishly retested. We lost this trend line. I would have traded this had we stayed in it and went up and down, but we did not. So you have to heed the signs in front of you. This is likely coming down to the 200 SMA on the 4 hour time frame. Let's see the 7 minute. The 7 minute could hold us down. Yeah, the 7 minute doesn't look amazing. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, kind of a double top here. Now you have 7 minute local resistance at 43.8. Oh, now you've made 43.8 an issue that you can't get back above. You see? So expect more downside. First level is 43.2. Next level is the bottom of the bigger channel. And then I've showed you the 8 hour 200 SMA. And then the level here at 38,000. I gave you basically the key to the city. If you had to short the market, these are awesome levels to be watching. You also want to wait for confirmation of the 4 hour to lose the 200 SMA and to lose this trend line inside the target. If that happens, inside the pattern, if that happens, you know, we lose these two areas, it's going down, right? If we stay inside, we consolidate, we could be going up. So key what happens tomorrow morning and into tonight, all right? And take it one step at a time. We just went from 4.5 all the way back up to 700. They're playing with people's heartstrings right now for sure. Crypto forward shorting over extended alts. Still long a bit on Bitcoin just in case. Rip or dip on news. Miami aliens know. You're funny, man. Shout out to Crypto Forward for the $5 super chat. And shout out to my crew, man. I really feel like I found my crew, man. 1,000 people that get me. 1,000 people that understand the lifer. I don't gotta like force who I am. I don't gotta dance. 1,000 people that understand what happens here. 1,000 people that would treat someone the way I would treat someone. 1,000 people that would act the way I would act. You know what I mean? In a situation. A conscious groups of people that care about other people. I just thank God, man. Thank you, everyone. I finally found my sanity. I found 1,000 people that I can speak to, that understand me. You know what I mean? I can make a mistake in the morning, like this morning, whatever. You guys still love me. Like, it doesn't matter. Man, I feel so blessed. Thank you so much. And how did I do this? By putting myself out there and not living in fear. You can't live in fear. All right? If you live in fear, nothing will go your way. Nothing. I'm telling you right now. All right? You cannot live in fear. You cannot live in fear. All right? Dance for me like McFly. Tony, I love you, man. But don't you dare tell me to dance, Tony. I'm going to come to Miami. Larry Wilson, like the pup. Like button peeps. Yo, Glenn Baker. Mega bearish. Don't make mistakes, please. I won't. Not next. No mistakes. I thought you typed alien gear, but autocorrect changed it to alien wear. The inventor of autocorrect just died. His fun fair is next. Monkey, you're funny. May the long on Bitcoin win. The livers are the best gainers. Thanks, Glenn Baker. I'm gifted. Shout out to Master Friend. I was wondering where you were, man. God bless you. Shout out to Master Friend. Everybody, a round of applause for Master Friend. Justin, we love you, man. We appreciate you. I got 100 USD to play short to longs, but my whole portfolio is stacked in Cosmos ecosystem to get airdrops. But now I'm worried I should unstake and wait 3 weeks to get my money out. Hey, man, you're in a pickle. You got to figure out what you want to do there. All right. Let's take a look at Cardano, LMWR, and Matic. All right. There he is, the Master Friend. Bang, bang, bang. And look, he's got the yellow. See, when you guys keep staying, when you're a lifer member for a long time, the numbers, the letter, this color changes. So you guys got like the bright yellow. That means you're OGs. That means you are OGs, man. Master Friend, you taught me so much. Love to you and the Crypto Lifer PS5, Future of Gaming. Dude, Master Friend gives everybody everything he has. He follows the lifer way, man. He's a lifer. God bless you, man. I hope your new place is looking great. I can't wait till you send me pictures when his birthday comes and he's playing with that train, man. Yo, you can put a little bit of vapor in the train and it actually pushes out. Did you see it? The smokestack pushes out a little bit of smoke. Like vapor smoke. Like it goes boop, boop. So you drop this little like it gives you this little like substance. And the train actually pushes out a little bit of smoke out the smokestack. So insane. You know what I mean? I would be the trader I am today without the lifer and friend. No joke. Caps Crypto, we love you. Hey, man, we made so many people amazing traders. Bitcoin first weekly golden cross complete. That's a good thing, too. Yep. First time we ever had a golden cross on the weekly for Bitcoin ever in the history of Bitcoin. First time. Look, and there it is. It happened right there. First ever golden cross for Bitcoin in its life cycle. And there's Crypto Glenn, and there's Crypto, I'm going to call you Crypto Glenn Baker. There's Crypto Glenn Baker gifting 5 memberships. God bless you, man. Thank you for the love. We appreciate you. All right. Let's take a look at Ada Cardano and see what's happening with Cardano. How many Cardanas can you get in there? How many Cardanas can you fit in the car? Wow, so Cardano got sold like you read about. It got, yo, that's insane how much the alts got beat. And Cardano was looking kind of nice too. Wow, the altcoins really just took a beat down. That's kind of sad when you think about it, right? But, you know, they run up the alts. They sell into Bitcoin. They hold Bitcoin, sell off more, run up Bitcoin, get back into the alts, right? They know exactly what they're doing. They're playing the game. So the weekly is coming down on our Cardano. It says it's either going to go sideways or have to kind of... And it got rejected by the 200 SMA on its weekly. The 8-hour, wow, all these time frames just bearish. Never got above its 200 SMA. Stayed above the 200 SMA on the 3-day chart. So it's likely never going to go back below the 200 SMA here. So you're looking for something like this for Cardano. Like, could we maybe consolidate back up, bounce around? So I'm looking for something like this, you know, a long consolidation. It might take like 2 to 3 weeks for altcoins. It says it's going to take till like almost February for the altcoins to consolidate. All right. So you're desperately looking for a bounce here on this 4-hour. You know, it's not over yet, though. Look. You know, it's kind of like a slanted Adam and Eve. And I see this a lot. Like you have you have the slanted Adam and Eve. You drop the neckline. You break down. Wow. I hadn't looked at Cardano. I cannot believe Cardano collapsed like that. So, you know, because Cardano's kind of the leading altcoin in a way. Because, like, ETH's just too big and people hate on it enough. But Cardano's, like, you know, got enough love. Wow. Wow. I hadn't looked at Cardano in, like, what? I don't know, four days, I guess. It just collapsed. Since Thursday afternoon, I mean, wow. I'm just kind of amazed. I would expect about, I would not, it would be weird if it loses 44. You know what I mean? It would be kind of strange, but you never know. Altcoins are bear city right now. ADA is a boomer coin, old tech. Yep. Same thing with Solana Lifer. Yeah. I need a pack of Cardanas, right? LMWR, USDT, LimeWire. This coin was hot, right? And it's interesting. Wow, I put the buy zone right there. It never made it, and then it ripped to the upside. Look at that. So I missed out. You know, I wanted to get it in perfect. Went up 50% and continued to pump. So LimeWire's got its own kind of thing going on right now. I wanted to retrace a little lower, though. It didn't. It hit the golden pocket and bounced. Never got lower than the golden pocket. Interesting. LMWR. So this thing's got its own kind of sauce going on, but now you got a bearish div swinging up while that swings down. I'll be honest, it's really weird. Like it's got really strange price action, you know? Right now, I would just play the 4 hour and say, hey, the 4 hour has to do one of two things, make a flag this way or that way. We don't know which one, but it definitely has to interact with the 21-day moving average, right? This is what I teach. I go over the same things every single day. And I know what I teach is the easiest for a beginner to understand and learn how to. I believe my system is the fastest and quickest way for a beginner to learn how to trade. All right. Now, there's other things we can teach you, and there's London and there's leverage. And once you get into leverage, that's different, but you want to be a spot trader, you want to start understanding what it means to get in and get out, we can show you the way. You know what I mean? Look at Matic losing a key level of support too. You know what I mean? Matic had to hold that trend line. So, like, Matic's now below a 200 SMA on the 4 hour. These are things that I always talk about. Like, so we have to either get back above these. I'm not liking, market structure is garbage on these altcoins right now. Like, it doesn't look, you can't, it's hard to find something that makes sense and looks nice, right? Here you got the giant double bottom. You have some support at 50 cents. Wow. And, like, it's crazy, but we had a bit of an alt season. Like, from November, October, December, we had 3 months. Like, it never stopped pumping. It was insane. Everyone was waiting for alt season. I'm like, wasn't that alt season? This happened to me before because I was waiting for something and then it happened in front of me and I was like, that was it. And it's not the first time that's happened to me in cryptocurrency. You know, you don't want to listen to the masses. You want to see what's right in front of you and pay attention. It gets pretty insane. Like, everyone's waiting for something that happens in front of them, you know? 618 Fibonacci level 7177 is a key area that I'd be looking at. All right. I'd look for Matic to come back to 70 cents, 71 cents. I would not want to see it break 70. And again, my T is not amazing on it. It's looking kind of messy. All right. MAP protocol had a run up of run-ups, and now it's come back to a fib. You're pulling it. It's right at that 618 golden pocket. Wants to break on out. I wouldn't be surprised if it does begin to break out and it goes somewhere, right? I mean, wait for it to consolidate. I'd try to play a flag on the smaller time frames. I don't like the spread. See how the candles are kind of iffy? I wait to get back above this level and bounce. Come to these key levels of resistance first. I'm not in love with it though, you know, but it did retrace pretty nice for MAP. I think everyone is selling alts to go along on Bitcoin. A wise man said, buy them red candles, baby. And we hodl. Life or vision. Amen. Sammy coming handy, my man. Love the Sunday sauce, baby. Thanks to the Lifer fam for giving me a membership. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Jeffrey Anderson. We love you. It's heavy DCAing. I sold some alts to buy Bitcoin. Look at that volume. Huge things are coming. Amen. So you kind of see what I'm saying, what I'm thinking for BTC. I could go on Bitcoin all day long, beat it with a dead horse, right? So I don't like saying that anymore because I would never want to beat a dead horse. You know what I mean? I love animals, and I like horses specifically. They're like one of my favorite animals in the world. The horse is so warm. You ever go near a horse, and when a horse likes you and is nice to you, there's like a really good feeling. I can't explain it. When like a horse lets you touch it and gets close to you, there's like a really nice feeling. It's like you're accepted by nature. I love horses. Horses make me really happy. You ever hug a horse and get really close? Like they're so smooth. No, but I am serious. A horse is smooth. Like I like the smoothness of a horse. I like rubbing his neck, patting him on the back, you know. I'm allergic to horses. Bang, bang, bang. This isn't the top. Horses are scary. Yeah. LOL. I love a horse. It's just a saying, weirdo. Horse. You guys are bang, bang, bang. Anyone, I love you all. I appreciate you. I'm jumping out for the night. I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome night. Quick usually on Sunday night into Monday morning. I want you guys to get a good night's sleep. Tuck yourselves in tonight. Make sure everything's nice and cozy. Got 2 horses you and the wife can take out. Really? Dude, that's so cool, man. Now that's cool. So now I'm coming to hang out with you, man. See, I don't own any horses, bro. You got something I don't have. It's pretty cool. See, everyone has a blessing in some way, shape, or form, man. I worked in a ranch for 4 years. That's so cool, bro. Shout out to David, man. We love you, man. All right, everyone. I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow morning where we'll be back at it like we are every single day. Bitcoin firing off at 43,660. Be careful. Sunday night into Monday morning is a treacherous night to trade. I never overtrade on that night unless I have a perfect setup and something just going well and I have to take it. Regularly, I am out on that night. It's not a night where I go absolutely hard. Shout out to the Super Chats. You people are absolutely amazing. Let's just look at that fan funding one more time. We got RC Moore for the 199. Thank you so much. We got Live, Laugh, and Love. I don't know why I mess that up every time. Glenn Baker gifting memberships 1, 5, 1, 5, 10. Dang, man, lighten it up. Glenn, we love you. Shorting over extended alt. Still long a bit on Bitcoin just in case. Shout out to Crypto Forward. We love you. Ripper Dip on news. Miami aliens. No, you're funny. LMWR. Yep. Matic, please, Sam. Oscar, Live, Laugh, Love. Adam Nash. RC Moore. Wow, it was a lot of the same people just giving. Glenn Baker giving for the 21. You're the man, dude. The charts say VAB. Jumped on. You're funny. Glenn Baker. J Rego Music. Can you please tell me what you see for support on Kusama? Uncover Fink meme coin going to rip this week with the ETF. Possibly. I'll take a look at Fink tomorrow morning. But thank you for putting it on the radar. We'll take a look at it. I appreciate that. Black Hawk, Glenn Baker, Keller Country Music. Wow, you guys gave $173. 600 likes. Unbelievable. Like, seriously, one of the nicest streams ever. Everyone, God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming on in. Remember, I see more bearishness than bullishness. I'm definitely more bearish. The 4 hour does not look good. Looks like we're going to head lower, but you never know. Only time will tell. I'll see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'll be in the group bright and early, 7 a.m., ready to go like I am every single Monday. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. You can, you will, you are the best. If there's opportunity out there, you got to believe it's out there so you can take it. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. God bless you all. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for everything. And I'll see you on the next live. Be safe. God bless.